It's the Week 15 IDP Waiver Wire. We are playoff focused, and we've got 3 defensive ends who can swing your matchups, starting with the Bears defensive end Montez Sweat. Is he elite? Not quite. Sweat's production is tied to his incredible pass rush stretch. He has racked up a phenomenal 7.5 sacks since Week 7 and is currently ranked 12th in the NFL in sacks overall. And he is a monster turnover machine, sitting 3rd in the league in forced fumbles among edge rushers. While his latest PFF grade on the season is a 69, only just above average, his phenomenal stat sheet production clearly speaks for itself. It's fairly cut and dry. He is not purely a boom or bust player this year. He's had a consistent impact this season. And this year, Montez Sweat is the definition of a dependable IDP starter you might still find available in your leagues. His fantasy value is driven by consistency, and he is a Bears defensive line anchor, playing over 75% of defensive snaps. Noting, this is the average workload of an NFL full-time defensive end these days. And for Week 15, he faces the Cleveland Browns. The Browns have shown poor pass protection and have been dealing with key offensive line injuries, setting up Sweat for a prime opportunity to deliver a game-changing sack. And on paper, the Browns matchup ranks inside the top 5 in sack-scoring formats over the last 4 weeks, and just inside the top 12 in tackle-based formats. So, if he is on your waiver wire, he should be your top priority must-add out of these 3 DLs we got this week.
Now let's turn our attention to a deeper option with a high-floor matchup who thrives in strong competition, DeMarcus Lawrence, another veteran standing out when we need him. DeMarcus Lawrence has been taking advantage of the higher and stronger strength matchups this year, and this Week 15 date with the Colts is next on that list. And while he had a poor tackle outing in Week 14 against the Falcons, he delivered a strong Week 13 performance against the Vikings in a very similar matchup he's looking at again this week, logging 2 tackles, 1 for a loss, a sack, and a forced fumble. But the bigger point, the Colts are in a quarterback crisis. Starter Daniel Jones is out for the season, and rookie Riley Leonard sustained a PCL sprain. Even with the potential signing of Phillip Rivers, the Colts are likely to be running a conservative, run-heavy, and mistake-prone offense, likely led by either a rusty veteran or a practice squad member, Brett Rypien. And the Colts' matchups have ranked inside the top 10 over the last 4 weeks for opposing defensive ends in both sack and tackle-based scoring formats. So on paper, Lawrence is an excellent mid-level DL2 with upside, who is poised to capitalize on the Colts' instability for a potential major IDP return.
Now we head to Kansas City, to more of an obscure name who has been building towards a mini breakout, George Karlaftis. Karlaftis is having the kind of breakout we've been waiting for, making him a phenomenal add for the fantasy playoffs. He was excellent in Week 14, registering 3 solos, 2 assists, 1 sack, and 1 tackle for loss. Karlaftis has an impressive 26 pressures on the season, which puts him ahead of many elite every-week starter pass rushers. And reportedly, sitting at 6 sacks, his total doesn't reflect all the havoc he creates for opposing offensive lines each week. And this is a big smash for Karlaftis against the Los Angeles Chargers in Week 15. The Chargers have struggled immensely in pass protection, particularly with backup tackles, and the Chiefs' defensive front is perfectly positioned to exploit that weakness. Ranked top 5 across the board, this matchup is hot in both formats. Herbert is banged up and was just sacked 7 times last week by the Eagles in overtime. So fire Karlaftis up as a solid DL1 option this week. He has the momentum and the premier matchup of the week to deliver a top-tier playoff performance. That wraps up the defensive line targets for Week 15. Find this IDP advice helpful? Hit the like button and subscribe for more Week 15 IDP analysis, and good luck this weekend.
They doubted us every step of the way, but we knew what we were capable of.